Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatin Nabila binti Mohamad Latar, and I would like to present about 10 hazards that happen in my home area. Firstly, let me introduce what is hazard and risk. Hazard is a term associated with a substance that is likelihood to cause an injury in a given environment or situation. Basically, a hazard is the potential for harm or an adverse effect on something or someone, for example, to people as health effects, to organization as property or equipment losses, or to the environment. Meanwhile, risk is the chance or probability that a person will be harmed or experience an adverse health effect if exposed to a hazard. Next, the first picture of the hazard shown that there is a cracked window. There are one of cracked window in the house that may happen that may occur bad effect for other people because the crack may be worse, or whenever someone who accidentally touched this window may get hurt. As a solution, we need to replace it immediately with a new one so that we can avoid any kind of harmful incident in the future. Next, the second hazard is sagging ceiling. Certain corner in the house is experience sagging ceiling and look as though it's going to crash down. If left alone, the sagging ceiling can cause safety and health hazard to anyone at any time. As the solution is repair by replacing the ceiling so it will not give any bad impact to people in the house. Next is broken tiles. The tiles that were cement on the ground is broken in pieces. This might cause for someone to falling down if they did not notice the broken, and it will create to the risk of slips and trips. They can be a trip hazard for people walking through the area. So to prevent an extensive damage, we must install the new flooring outside. Why outside? Because the hazard happen outside my house, okay, so that it may protect against slipping. Next, bad wiring management. The bad wiring management is one of harmful because sometimes it will lead to electrical shocks and even electrocution. The ways this can happen are extremely unpredictable. Okay, the home is where people feel comfortable and secure, but constant awareness is the key to keeping family safe. The best way to solve this problem is call in house technician or wireman to take a look and rectify the problem. Next, the hiding place of rats. We found the hiding place of rats in our home. The dangers of having rats in our home can cause several problems. For example, like damage to property, the spread of disease, and the risk of fires from chewed wires. So, the best strategy to keep this kind of pests out from home is set the traps inside. For example, using cage traps. Next is unstable iron board. The iron board is currently unstable, but still can use it. We just need to be careful and use it properly to prevent from any injuries. However, hazard may be occurs anytime due to unstable physical. The best solution to control the risk management is by fold ironing board up and store properly immediately after use, or replace it with the new one since it can affect everybody's safety. Next, coconut grinding machine. The grinding machine at the corner of the kitchen bring hazard as its physical is sharp object. The grinding machine is exposed to danger for everyone. To prevent from any injuries, the grinding machine should keep hidden places where children also cannot be reached. Next is the insecticide spray are not kept properly. The insecticide spray are not kept in the right place in this house. Children, particularly under 3 years, are especially at risk because they are curious, scratches, and explore by putting everything into their mouth. So the solution to this hazard is The insecticide should be kept under lock and key so that children could not play with these things and also could prevent such accidents. Next is the screw on the part of baby cradle has loose and it's become not completely intact. Unfortunately, the baby are especially at risk of injuries. The solution to this is to tighten the screw again to reduce the possibilities of injuries. Next is extension cords. Overload extension cords. Using an extension cord overnight can be a fire hazard. Using an extension cord anytime can be a fire hazard too. If an extension cord overheats, there is a potential for fire. Being asleep when a fire occurs is more dangerous because you're not using all your sense, and when you do discover the fire, you are already behind in terms of evacuation. So, for this, the solution for this problem is stop using extension cords and feel hot to the touch, and to avoid from fire hazard, don't ever plug multiple cords together. Just be careful and follow the instruction for the cord. As a conclusion, a hazard control plan describes how the selected controls will be implemented. An effective solution will address serious hazard first. The overall goal is to ensure effective long-term control and risk management of hazards. It is important to track progress toward completing the control plan and periodically verify the controls remain effective. Lastly, goal should be to minimize the hazard as much as possible. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.